The whole entourage, Jesus, the soldiers, and the religious leaders, returned to Pilate's quarters, where the military, Passover celebrants, and religious leaders filled the area before his judgment seat.
You brought me this man as one who was inciting the people to rebellion. I have examined him in your presence and have found no basis for your charges against him. Neither has Herod, for he has sent him back to us. As you can see, he has done nothing to deserve death. Therefore, I will punish him and then release him.
Release him?
It had become a local custom at Passover for the authorities to release one person condemned to death.
Give us Barabbas!
Nail him to a cross! Let him be flogged!
The furious beating of Jesus by the guards did not satisfy the increasing frenzy of the crowd.
What are you waiting for, Pilate?
The milling crowd contained a few followers of Jesus, but they were lost in the uproar.
Why do you torment him so?
Leave him! He's the Messiah!
He's done nothing! Nail him up!
Release the murderer, Barabbas! Yes! Crucify Jesus! But I am innocent of this man's blood! It is your responsibility! His blood be upon us and your children!
So the soldiers set about to carry out the sentence of crucifying Jesus.
Let's finish the job!
Yes, sir!
When the soldiers had tired of mocking Jesus, they put his own robe back on him and led him out. They tied the crossbar of the wooden cross to his wounded back. Just before 9 o'clock in the morning, the soldiers moved forward. They were heading for a common place of execution outside Jerusalem called Golgotha. The name Golgotha means place of the skull.
Beat him! He's bleeding! Poor man's half dead!
Out of the way!
In extreme exhaustion, Jesus stumbled to the ground, the crossbar still tied to his back.
I've tortured him beyond belief.
How could they do that to somebody?
You, over there. What's your name?
Simon of Cyrene, sir.
Over here. Cut the ropes. You, Simon, whatever your name is, carry that crossbar. Get up, kid. Come on, move. Back, back. Come on, move. Back, back. Leave him. Come on, clear the way.
Lord, we are weeping for you. Drink this, drink.
Drink, Lord.
Women of Jerusalem, don't cry for me, but cry for yourselves and for your children.
God help you.
We'll pray for you.
Finally, they arrived at Golgotha, and the grisly work began. Jesus, now joined by two criminals, was stripped of his outer garments. His hands were nailed to the crossbar. They fastened the bar to an upright post and drove spikes into his feet.
Get on with it! Raise the cross upright! You, put the peg in. Release the ropes!
The soldiers had now completed their major work, affixing the three men to their crosses. They finished by pounding a sign to the wood above the head of Jesus, reading, "This is the King of the Jews." Now they had nothing to do but wait for death and watch the crowd that hovered nearby. Then from the cross, Jesus spoke.
Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do.
Time wore on. Yet the crowd remained, including some of the council members who had condemned Jesus.
He has saved others. Let him save himself.
Hey! Save yourself if you're the Messiah!
Yes, come down from the cross.
Show us one of your miracles!
The soldiers, not allowed to leave their posts, found a diversion, deciding who would own the garments of Jesus.
This is no ordinary mystic's garment.
Let go. No, don't tear it. I'll tell you what. Let's gamble for it.
Yeah, let's go for it.
I
want it. Come on.
What do you do with it, darling? You want it, eh?
As Jesus hung on the cross, a soldier offered up to his mouth a sponge dripping with myrrh.
Save yourself if you're the King of the Jews.
Jesus rejected the anesthetic. The criminals hanging beside him finally spoke.
Aren't you the Messiah? Save yourself and us.
Don't you fear God? He received the same sentence you did, but he's done no wrong. Remember me, Jesus, when you come into your kingdom.
I promise you, today you will be in paradise with me.
Although it was still daylight, darkness swept across the land. In the temple was an area known as the Holy of Holies, where the high priests once a year would enter and present themselves to God to forgive the sins of the people. The curtain which separated the priest from the special presence of God suddenly tore from top to bottom.
Father, into thy hands I commit my spirit.
The hardened Roman captain had seen many men die, but none like this.
Glory be to God. Certainly this was a righteous man.
The soldiers checked Jesus for a positive identification of death by thrusting a spear into his side. Blood and water gushed out, proving medically that he was dead. Sometimes bodies were left hanging on the cross overnight, but not this time, because the next day was a high holy day. The problem of what to do with the body of Jesus was resolved when a member of the religious council, who had not consented to the condemnation, Joseph of Arimathea, approached Pilate.
May I have the body to provide a proper burial?
Take it. Be sure you guard it well.
Thank you.
So Joseph took the body of Jesus and wrapped it in linen. He laid the body in his new tomb. The door was sealed with a heavy boulder. As Joseph and those helping him began to leave, they noticed a group of women. They had followed Jesus when he was alive and had watched his death from afar.
What are you doing here?
Forgive us. We're following the body of our Lord.
Everyone is welcome. But come on, the Sabbath is approaching.
When the group of women had confirmed the location of the tomb, they retreated to the city to prepare spices to place on his body with linen strips, a custom that was usually carried out on the third day after death.